How much are you really willing to give up for the sake of your goals, dreams, and success? Do you want to be successful and rich? In order to be successful and rich, you need to make some sacrifices. Following are some sacrifices you need to make to be rich and successful. Number 1, boredom. If you want to save money and be one of the first sacrifices you should make is feeling bored. That may sound weird, but hear me out. You know, those days where you have nothing to do, so you just binge watch your favorite Netflix show until you begin to melt into your couch. Instead of wasting his free time, use it to acquire a new skill. Wealthy people often value self-improvement and are always trying to make the most of themselves. Often, this means learning a new skill that you can use to make more money in the future. So, what kind of new things should you learn about? Let's say you aspire to be a successful artist. In order to learn a new skill, choose a couple hours a week to devote it to it. Take a class at a local community college or use the time to read a book on the topic you'd like to master, even if it's something you know absolutely nothing about. Give it a try. Number 2, quiet times. Business can keep you away from peace and you might feel like your life is a bit hectic. But then again, successful people know that it's not a condition that will last forever. As well as you are aware that at the moment you don't have those minutes to take a breath and slow down. You have to be aware as well that's temporary, and once you have achieved your goals, you will have plenty of time to sit back and relax. Number 3, family life. As you've probably come to realize, financial success doesn't just happen. You need to devote lots of time to working on your business and lifestyle to achieve the level of wealth you want. But what if you dream of having a wedding and lots of kids? It's all about prioritizing. You can still have the family life if that's what you want. Just don't focus on all that quite yet. One way to handle the sacrifice is to set a timeline for yourself. If you want to have kids, but also want to have more financial freedom, set a certain age in your 30s to begin exploring family life. That way you'll have your 20s to focus on yourself. And also, being goal-oriented is a great way to give yourself that extra drive towards getting what you want. Number 4, sleep. If you think you can earn extreme wealth by getting 8 hours of sleep a night, you have another thing coming. While it's ideal to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, working hard at your career often requires sleepless nights. According to reports, billionaire Elon Musk says he sleeps only about 6 hours a night, and he's already made his money. But if you're one of those people who really needs time to rest when they're working hard, then you can schedule your rest day just like you would important meetings or deadlines. Number 5, a flashy lifestyle. There are plenty of rich people who love flaunting their wealth, but they don't get to that level of financial freedom by doing so. Don't spend money on things you don't really need. Settle for simple clothing and jewelry within your budget. If you spend a large amount of money for vanity's sake, then you'll find yourself living from paycheck to paycheck instead of saving up. This sacrifice also helps you to really value your money and understand where it's going instead of just blowing it on stuff you don't even need. Number 6, predictability. If you want to be rolling in the big bucks one day, you've got to let go of the idea that you'll live a stable, comfortable life. Part of earning success is being able to take advantage of opportunities as they're presented to you. If that means relocating to another state for a year, so be it. Try not to be scared of change or taking big chances. Saying no to opportunities that could advance you in your career could be detrimental. Number 7, immediate desires. We all have the temptation of choosing the easier option, and it's normal to feel that way. When you think about it, there are so many things that each of us wants right now, things that might encourage us to procrastinate when we really shouldn't. We might want to do something simple like check our Facebook feed. We might want to do something more significant like buy a new car. But the question is, what is most important to us? We have to make the choice between our immediate desires and the needs that will propel our dreams forward. Number 8, distracting entertainment. This sacrifice can be especially challenging during a time when social media is just a click away at all times. When you're working on building a business or career, distractions can easily become your downfall. Entertainment like movies, TV shows, concerts, and more not only waste valuable time but also your money. Think about it. In 1 month, going to the movies a couple times and maybe a concert or two can literally cost you hundreds of dollars, not to mention the fact that it took up tons of your time. Instead of getting distracted by entertaining activities every weekend or even some weeknights, designate one day a month to do something fun and entertaining. Number 9, caring about what other people think. I hope I'm not the first one to break it to you, But life isn't like high school. It's not a popularity contest. If people don't like you, you shouldn't stress too much about it. While it's important to be respectful of others, there's no need for you to go out of your way to appease them, especially if it hinders your growth. For example, let's say at work there's an opportunity to go on a trip with your boss that would practically guarantee you a raise and the ability to move up in the company. But there are other people in your office that may also deserve to go on the trip, maybe even more than you do. Instead of worrying that it may make them like you less, there's no reason why you shouldn't try to take the advantage of the opportunity. Working towards your goal isn't about making friends, it's about earning what you deserve. But remember, hard work often pays off. And if you put your all into something, think about how great it will feel when you get to reap all the benefits of your hard work. Number 10. Personal life. When you are determined to succeed, you have to make changes in your personal lives, in your friendships, and your relationships. It's not about neglecting your loved ones, it's about working around your personal life. You will need to learn how to say no and decline some invitations because you can't please everyone and sabotage your own goals. The good news is, once you have accomplished your goals or dreams, you will probably have plenty of time to give and share again. This is it for today. See you in the next video.